Alright, what's up, guys? This is not Forever World Tour. I'm just, I've, so, how do I explain this? I want to basically do a podcast. I think I'm gonna make a podcast out of this. Um, but first of all, I want to announce a uploading schedule. Um, there's gonna be an uploading schedule, and I'm gonna make a community post on it. I'll probably it'll probably be mentioned in the next Forever World Tour because right now at the rate I'm posting things, there's no way at certain times of the year I would ever be able to post at this rate. I'm just trying to kickstart the channel. Um, but I'll probably do something similar to the Wiggleton Gamer. Go follow that guy too. He's goated. He's pretty cool. But I want to do daily stories, or not daily. Sorry, weekly stories. So I just think about a story from my life and just kind of tell it. And during that, I'll be playing Minecraft and probably just doing something random. But let's just get into it. So I gotta think of some stories first, you know. There's probably a lot of them. I just can't get them in my head. But let me think. Let me think of one. Oh, okay. So when I was in like third grade, and by weekly story I meant weekly stories. I'll probably tell a few stories. Um, but we're gonna start off in third grade. There was this guy, and let's name him. Let's name him Billy Bob. Yeah, he's Billy Bob. So Billy Bob over here, he comes into our school, and it's an elementary school. People are trying to make friends with this guy. This, I don't know who raised that kid, but they did not do a good job, because this kid in third grade was cussing out people. He was and I'll get to this. He was pretty violent as well. But he came in and sat at the lunch table, and he was in like a blue hoodie or something. And I remember this. We go outside as a third grade, and he comes up to this kid. We're gonna call this kid Joe. So he comes up to Joe. Billy Bob comes up to Joe, and we had these big, what would we call them? I guess monkey bars, but they weren't really monkey bars because they were on the ground. They were more gymnastic pole thing. Um. So anyway, we had those. This kid grabs Joe, slams him against the bar. His head goes in there first. So right away, he might have a concussion from this kid. Then, when the teachers, I mean, they saw it happen. So basically, our playground, there was a little spot where you could hide from the teachers if they were all sitting in their normal spot. We had this big rock wall, and that's where you'd hide. So it kind of happened behind there, but one teacher happened to be walking, saw it, went up, confronted Billy Bob, and then he got taken back. A bunch of teachers had to hold this guy down while he was cussing out the teachers. Um, and it got so bad we had to bring like the gym teacher out, the strict teacher out. It was bad, and I was sitting up there on the big slide watching as this whole thing goes down. And then randomly, this random girl comes up beside me, and she goes, "Jared's scary, huh?" Not really. And she said Jared, but that wasn't even his name. It was something. I mean, I'm not gonna disclose his name. I don't even think she knew what she was talking about. But, yeah. So I guess that's the first story. Let me think of another good one. I got plenty. All right, this one is this one's from 6th grade year. So, and I had transitioned to middle school, and we they still took us outside for some random reason. So we were outside, and I went to go play football. Yeah, it's a very American thing to do, I know. But I went to go play, and I got an interception. I started running the opposite way, but it had just rained. I don't know why they took us out, because the hill was incredibly muddy. We were playing on a hill, and I was running downhill. The hill was incredibly muddy, and I was also wearing Crocs. So that panned out well. I eventually did a cartoon slip and fall. However, I was that did turn into a significant gain instead of some kind of fumble, because this kid, we'll call him Jacob. Jacob comes up, and he takes the ball from me, like strips it out of my hand, and I was like, dude, what the heck? And then I fell, and I'm like, okay, you know what? That wasn't a bad idea. So he turned it into a significant gain. But I fell, and the mud was placed in a quite unfortunate position. So as soon as I got in, everybody was like, "Oh, did you have an accident? Do you need to go to the bathroom?" And I was like, "Y'all need to shut up." And dude, I wasn't happy about it at all. But at the end of the day, life is life. You're gonna have down moments. You're gonna have the up moments. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna do one more story. One more. Let me try and think. Right now, I'm gonna do this right here. This story. So this is a story in game. My big statue, which you can actually see right there. My big statue required 54 gold blocks, I want to say. And since I was not using dupe glitch at the time, I had to resort to going to the mines. And they were in the mines. I was finding a lot of gold. I had a fortune 3 on my pick, so it wasn't like, you know, oh, I have to go mine, like, what's 54 times 9? Hold on, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, I'm OE of little faith. Let me go look it up. One of my friends just sent me, "Do you like Australia?" I guess I like Australia. I mean, everything's like flipped upside down last time I went. But no, it's a good place. 54 times 9. Hey chat GPT, what's 54 times 9? 486. So I would have had to go down there and mine 486 individual gold ores. And I kind of forgot where I went in the first place. But I had to go and do that. And I fell off a cliff in the middle of the cave and died. And it's not pleasant. It's not a pleasant experience. So I was sitting there frantic, like, what am I gonna do? But I had enough storage to create a copy. I think it was on my Switch. I was doing this on my Switch, keep in mind, which is even worse. So I created a copy. I went into spectator mode, and I found it. It was like somewhere over there by the animal pen. And I found where I died. So I went straight down. And this pickaxe was what got me there. January 24th, 2025. And you know, that's about what made me quit. Cause if I had lost that much, I would have booked it out. But luckily, that did not happen. So yeah, I guess that was stories of the week. I'm gonna try and post these every Wednesday. I'm just recording this on a Friday, and I'll upload it for the first week of the channel. I'll have it come out probably Saturday night, and yeah, I was able to sort most of this chest, which is pretty good, considering I was doing this for like half the time while I was talking. I should put. Ooh, wait, is that firework rockets? Ooh, nice. But yeah. So I'm gonna get the thumbnail around a campfire. I don't know where the nearest one is, but yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. So GG's.